did I save on another computer? Does this not have cloud save? Does this not have cloud save? Well, now I'm mad. We have to start over. Yeah, this doesn't support the cloud save. Fuck. That fucking sucks. We have to start over. Man. I'm gonna try to speed through it because we know most of the game. Well, the beginning. I'll try to do the same things I've been doing. I think the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to be kind of a bitch. So I was picking mostly like mean answers. Let me know if the game's still up. So I'm walking in my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time spinning in a joyful dance. Exam. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. I'm so silly. We have no corpses in our kitchen. We would never have any corpses in our kitchen, I'm sure. Oh, my shoulder cracked. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around. As I try to run, I'm trying to chase away annoying pursuers. Then I'm suddenly realize I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door down. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. How can I scare it? How can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. She's fast as fuck, boy! Ah! As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a big bag of milk. Bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf, in a store, or on the table in my mom's kitchen. Nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. I made a familiar form of this creature at the door. It mocks me in its clutches and starts slipping every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not gonna struggle. I know it's useless. I'm just gonna stay silent and endure this tight grip that stops me from moving. Some epic guitar solo. hold out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw thin and sharp like a blade. Again, I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. I've done it twice. Don't move! The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. Promised so many times, stay put. The moment it says that, claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling in my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. The white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor just like last time. Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers throughout my body, paralyzing every single cell while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick milky foam. The creature notices it, throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me. Hysterical screams surround. I can't breathe. Through the corridor, in a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls in a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. The fuck? Give me tummy aches. Is this where we talk to her? Oh, my back. Finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from outside don't make me anxious at all. My mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I wash my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep, and there was a time in the last minute before I slept, my favorite time of the day. I love anticipating the inevitable moment when reality and blah blah blah. I wake up from that moment's sake. Look through the day of it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. The dreams. Oh man, my back. But surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head after another, one after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. I have no idea how they work. I swallow them at one all at once. Now I have to look up better, twirl it with my fingers, chew on it. Do anything to stall for a little bit more time. The capsule's looking at me. I still can discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule on both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out, filthy. The pills fly straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. There's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same red color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. It's not it at all. It's fake. I don't even want to look at it. Pill goes into trash. Whoa, what's these lines? Oh, the next half hour goes by. I didn't read that. Sorry. But my own medicine instead, enjoy one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. It should be like a button. There's a lot of like story-based games that's a lot of reading. But you can click a button, and then you can read the history of what you've read already. just in case. My neck doesn't hurt anymore. Wow, great! You gave me the neck pain. Thanks. My hand doesn't hurt anymore. My head doesn't hurt anymore. My heart doesn't hurt anymore. Lucky you. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without a reason. Think of something. I just really want some small talk. Who's gonna be my conversation partner? Log. Yeah, that's the word. Hey, I can talk to her now. Okay, cool. Hey. Long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little happy? Not even the slightest bit. No. Well, then I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. I'll just stay silent till the medicine wears off. How about that? You can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? I don't need you. Huh? I'm so energetic, I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. You can imagine how angry you are right now. I'm so beside myself. By the way, you're the one that's useless. Empathetic. Don't even try ruining my mood. I don't want to have fun while together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see. Yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging over my chin and falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but unexpected. At least I tried. Go wash your face and then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of the mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks on the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown their giggling, but then the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. Oh, by the way, you like my sweater? I think it's kind of fitting for a game like this. It's got eyes and mouths with teeth. I don't know, I thought it was fitting. It's in my pocket. Oh, tissue. I set my eyes, but it doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk to the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared by 2 squared, a squared squared, blah, 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 math shit. I know better. But my head is splitting apart now. I'm not gonna say sorry. You're gonna be mean. You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you at least a couple of times per session. You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I'm sure you would change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? It was a challenge. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision. Undoubtedly. There's a good side to it. What's that? Wouldn't that mean you're getting better? Nonsense medicine is something you're supposed to take, not toss away. It's so stupid. Why'd you do it? Felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel like triple force. It hurts so bad. Drink your medicine or I'll stop talking to you. Don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf of my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving hot furrows. Shake my head head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worse with my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You have changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. I guess. I toss the last pill in the air and catch it with my mouth. Ooh, talent. Is that a pentagram on the ground? What do you got a pentagram on your floor, bro? I lie on the floor looking at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Maybe it's because of the fucking pentagram. Idiot. I'm being a bully. Remember? Do you want to talk about it? I've had enough talking. Yeah, but I won't play game. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Fair, sometimes I do too. Sometimes I also don't want to talk. But hey, I won't play a video game. Even if the ceiling is bound. Usually the top one is the mean remarks. I think if I talk, that would be mean because she said to be quiet. Okay, so just talk. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Get them in order faster. I'm playing game. Your room is a really small rectangle? I carefully extract the thoughts that are yet to be fully formed in my head, and I lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. That's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to the other, apply on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I throw them off in my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming like cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fart? You know, growing up, I always thought there was an A between the K and the R. I thought it was cockroaches. And sometimes I still say that. Cockroaches. I don't mind either way. With 10 million fireflies! I'm weird because I hate good boys! I don't even have the time to blink before my thoughts, fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling on their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you. I sprung to my feet and screamed at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now you gotta start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that is... I thought I heard someone. But like, here. That's my bed. That way is the door. But I heard it over here. I got ghosts in my room. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shape of like this is nice. Wait. This is kinda not true, but you're saying it in a nice way. You have a reason, didn't you? You surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Just go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts or else. Yeah, I know. I get it. I'd be like that. But I want to be a bully. There's too many places for small creatures. Does this firefly to hide here? They could be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Can you help me? Please tell me you help me. Stop bullying me! Promise to talk to me! What are you thinking about while laying on the floor? You should know it better than anyone else. Instead of asking a silly question, tell me about my fireflies. I have no idea where to look for them. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? No. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside of a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. Okay. I have an idea. Becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-click adventure character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. Sounds fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I mean, kind of depends on the question. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Don't be so boring. I'm just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Wait, I want to be mean. This is nice. Let's begin already. Go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I was a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee! Wowee! Am I mocking her? Is it bullying? Oh, me. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. Put it on my shoulder. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drips up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. Tickles. Let's look for the others. Yeah! Oh my god! Ah! I turn my eyes toward the inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting in it and a small towel hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. That's it. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Those are side effects. Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. Okay. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. Let's not thank the monster. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a fireflies appears from underneath one of them. Looking around. In a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Okay. Continue searching. It's in your ear. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. Closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. I think your estimate's a little off. It's like 6 feet. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything is here for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen to the littlest bit. Not even... You talk a lot. 1,000%, that's how much I don't care. I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. I'm ignoring you. No, you don't. Then act normal. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf, I sniff around. The leaves of dust, cardboard, and death. You know these plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant would be able to attract any insects. We kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? It's not easy to get out of here. What's that? That's a threat. What, is this a person in the window? A giant? I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. But what if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Peace. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, and it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Bizarre item. Fear it? What? It's a long and boring story. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how I appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They don't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encourage me to do so. I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D model. So much fun to do. You had amusing hobbies. Or entering the wind. Imagine this, you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? Your analogies are spot on. Very much. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Okay. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, guys, you want me to talk about something else? Yeah. A firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, it gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. Only I knew that. I know I knew what. It looks like a cipher. You want to crack it? I have absolutely no desire to find out what it's trying to say. Firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Aww. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. But sometimes it thinks about the further course of actions and flies up and dashes into my ear. Seems searching. So you sleep? Look. It's my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll be good for a couple of years. You draw rarely? Why? Isn't it that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Ask your monster to buy one. Can you even form a coherent sentence? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. So you want me to perform a stream of actions, but you're telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? What? You're so dyslexic. That's not the point. I probably am. You're a tough kid. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? Get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. Is this a person? Like the arm, this is the ear, and this is the eye, and this is a gaping mouth. It's a giant, right? The sketchbook is lying on the stool. For my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat, and again, all the legs are in place. Oh, it's an illusion. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page. The way it should be. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. It's sudden gust of chilly wind breaks through the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! To my eye. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's gonna happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait. Open your eyes. No. It's okay to just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, no nothing. The page is just up there, right? Did I imagine it? I don't know. You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't even finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling glows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. Everything that is the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings. But it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. Firefly blinks, flies up, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It's spent some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. You okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. So I have a limited amount of time to look at these, or no? Okay, so... got a couple options. Is this another radio? I don't know if I like that. Can't click on the outside. Okay, still light. Are you serious? What? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Only if they didn't purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Jeez, I'm just clicking things that light up, you know? My school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming of its own uselessness. Looks like a fruit belly. A fruit belly. A full belly! Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there. I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? I had a blast. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom, or you're wrong? What did you like the most there? The rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it. The beds were also soft and the food was... Oh, like college? By the way, I attended all the classes the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. Smile gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated. Yeah. Do you remember your last day? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual and told me that I'm already too old for school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, went to our rooms. What happened? Does it even matter? I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glint. Oh my god, other metal parts. I drink some energy. There's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. I don't care. I almost end up kicking the bed in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It's already happened countless times. Is this whole room an hallucination? What do you mean you go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Wait, are you literally blind? Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me and from my bag. It's barely glowing and can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. Firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then it flies up. Here you go, boy. Good job. They're doing a victory lap around the room and flies toward me high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. It's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then it goes silent. This one's kind of sad. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Let's continue. Do you sleep here? It's my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close your eyes, and then... Did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Maybe we'll find something inside. My thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Oh, okay. Hee. What's so funny? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. Okay. I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage that's locked in and the cable. It's like an inmate. That's insane. Continue searching. that was the whole thing. What's this? What are those? Those are the photos of my best memories. Oh, I would love to see them. Oh, they're literally blank? Okay. I stared at them intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Oh. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay. Toward a very high place on the ceiling, I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh wow. Well, hop on. Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be in here? We forgot? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Well, yeah, but they become fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand? How do you know that they're in there specifically, though? That was weird. This whole game is weird, but yeah. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, we'll do. Oh, trash. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there. I guess. Oh, we can look at the sink. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. You're gonna die anyway. This one sounds bully. Okay, you're right. Heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hurrah! After circling above my head for a couple times, it finally lands in my palm. Firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, it calls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Now, do we click that? I know some click. There's a mouse hole. I was hoping we could. Oh, it's not a mouse hole. It's the way the wire is. It's like that. I thought it was a mouse hole. Oh, umbrella! The umbrella animates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. A sense of blessing that it could do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. Catch a cold. Be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? I'm sure you won't find anything there. Okay. It doesn't hurt to just look through the folds, but if you say so. I swear this is a giant. Alright, I think we're good. Let's click on this. Can I not click on that? I can't click on it. I can't click on it. I guess we're done. You found all the fireflies! I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts. Something something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. Zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you, but same. I want to sleep. Oh, I go to sleep! Oh, you get some fresh air before sleeping. What do you mean? We'll go to the balcony, breathe some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Well, yeah, there's a giant out there. It looks like a fucking giant if I've ever seen one. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone's watching. Yeah, look, this is a face, no? There's no way somebody cares about you that much. That was so mean. Just for a couple minutes, okay? What? Are we on the balcony? My apartment looks like a bottomless cooking pot. Instead of soup, it has hunches of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely living in endless silence. Your apartment building's pretty weird. I can see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Is that the sun? Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? I definitely feel. Sometimes that's more than enough. You're still anxious? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Isn't that obvious? I'd be terrified too, but what is this? You're looking in every direction, but not up. Now, see, I get that. If I'm outside, I can't really look up, look at buildings or the sky. I get dizzy. I think it's like vertigo or some shit. I feel nauseous. I already told you, haven't I? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? Hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. Lines with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe that something doesn't exist. People trying to make you believe. God, I was kidding. Sorry, that was me. It's weird. At the same time, it makes me feel a bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself, after all. I believe that you believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I'm cold, let's go back inside. It's a different image. Is that just the walls of the building? I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time, still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take that. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. The day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? Are you telling me you're basically offing yourself? No? I have one small favor to ask. A really, really small one. I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You see. I won't. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. What's up, I nervously scratch my ribs and bite on my lower lip. You're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. I get that. I won't leave you alone until you tell me. I thought that was his eye. Scared me. Bully. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be. No, yeah! I crawled into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I will. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes, and trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. Well deserved, I guess. Felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they just like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. I'm kind of scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today, still too scared to tell me? They're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Right. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? You're trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Nobody can hear you. Well, actually, I don't know that. I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. It's incredibly easy. Talk about something without stopping. That's silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. It doesn't hurt to try. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring! Bye. Close your eyes. Everything is fine, don't you see? We're watching an anime! I'm gonna have the terrible morning. Boo! Why is my face always so stupid? Same. I wonder what the others at school will think. It's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. I just before everything went to shit. Oh, lovely! You look wonderful. Terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? It's not like I care too much. I don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you. Hurry up. Yes, Mom. Wow! This is like, that's not my neighbor. Do you know that game? I kind of want to play that game. Another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? That one just looks like you have a bad hair day. That one wasn't that bad. You look fantastic. That looks really cool though. You've never looked better. I was about to say this is getting funny now. I missed it then. Good night. Oh, I got an ending. Oh. Speed it up. Speed it up. Alright, we'll let it play. I think I can skip it if I press escape. I'm gonna let it go for now. I like to do the credits at least once every time I play a game. Ghost Funeral. Nice name. Clematista. Bleep. Shio. Whammy. Aesthetic dialectic. like it was going down, but I think it's just because of the credits. Oh, hurt my eyes a bit. Okay, now we're gonna try to be really nice. Where's my mouse? If I keep the mouse on the bottom of the screen, it won't accidentally click an option. Milk was commonly associated to neutralize poison side effects and medications. Was that the dialogue I missed? I love this car sound. Just me. I think it's fucking sick. It sounds like it's about to get into like the sickest song. This is the lyrics of the song. I'll never drink milk ever again. Like what? Oh my god, is this a person? What the fuck is this? Ew, I'm scared. When do I get to talk? Hey! Now I'm gonna be my true self. I'm gonna just act like I normally would. Which I'm very nice person. You know you were only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can handle myself. After all, now I know how to do it. Didn't reply. Aren't you a little happy? Not even the slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. It's not true. You need to go to bed. You've been getting in trouble for way too long, Reddy. It's my turn. I'll just stay silent till the medicine wears off. How about that? Avoid finding a phone. I didn't even find a phone the first time, did I? Don't collect all the fireflies. There's a phone? Don't go on the balcony this time. Exactly what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be a bully. Why am I even worried about this? I don't need you. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do everything, anything. You can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. You're so angry. Why are you so happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. You're fine. No, I still understand. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. That is so mean. Oh my god. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. Yeah, just try to do it, but like without a spoiler. Is that possible? You call the shots? really pathetic? Oh, I wanted to say no. Get few tears. They tried. Oh, wash your face. Ooh. It's kind of chilly in my house. It's usually hot. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling, but then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. There's your teeth at me. I don't see that happening. Bro, is this a person back? Yeah, look, these are teeth, right? And that's an eyeball? I love the visuals. My god, this is like shit I see either in my dreams or when I'm hallucinating, or just like shit my brain thinks of like in the dark. So if I do the first one you said, I'll get a different ending this to what I already had. Start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 big, math. Feel better. My head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being it's not your fault. It's never your fault. You keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. Sure be able to change something. For all, I was able to buy milk. You ought to know how challenging it was. Yeah, I was there. Cold. I'm getting a little cold in here. I think my window's open only a little crack. Because when I came home, it was so sunny. So why you threw away the medicine? Oh, what a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. It doesn't even matter. Hold on, just fixing my leg. I gotta sit on it. Okay. I need to. Probably don't give a fuck, but I have to change my leg positions every so often because if I slightly too long in one position, I get so pained. Can't be sure about anything. You don't take me seriously anyway. Then why do you do that? I feel like maybe I'll just fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time. But now I feel it. Triple enforce. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. Is that an eyeball? I'm just seeing eyes everywhere now. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up my memory. Fucking eyeball. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. Thinking about stuff like that doesn't really make me disgusted. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Thinking about it, sometimes seeing something can actually make me like dry heave or something. But I think my worst thing I do with just like thoughts, if I think about the times when either of my knees dislocated, I cringe so hard, and then I go sometimes if I'm laying down, I go into a fetal position and I hug my legs. And then I can't do anything until I just think of something else. I'm traumatized. I don't want to think about something so repulsive. Same! That would be a funny idea. You haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone? This worries you more than me. Also, that's when I catch up my mouth. Oh, God. I'm going to pin this up. This is an eye. This has to be an eye. Come on. Oh, that speeded it up. Cool. Well, that's the balcony door. Too many places for this one, right? So much great imagery choices for thumbnails. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did he bring milk? Who's he? Oh, God. Who's he? I read the word he and I got the heebie-jeebies. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, my eyes will stop itching? No, it would probably make it worse because a bunch of dust is gonna go in. I wonder if I tear out my eyes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out my eyelashes all over and over. What have you done? I need to gather the glass and then I need to have a bath and then drink some milk. No! I died and felt something. I stand in the middle of the room. That's a face. Mouth agape. Gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. That was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. This is an ending? It's not ending. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Guess we'll have to share the whole place for it. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. Why? So basically I have to, if this is not an ending, I have to start over or something? I don't and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside of a mountain of Jambura moving edge. So I'd have to stop, right? Yeah, I have to start over, right? The last one? I think I just start over because I have to get the other things, right? So ending 2. Right? Oh, can I not leave? How would I exit? How would I exit? Do I just turn it off? Wait, what? I have to pick the other choices though. I did! I got it! Did I not? Alright, hold on. I saved the game though. You sure? Okay. Well, I'm dumb. But good thing I saved, so I'm not that dumb. So how do I get a different ending? Do I just pick anything? Oh, that's cool. You click on either one. Wait, so this mirror's kind of sick. Okay. Tell me about it. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Digs you up. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. The most important part also if you just want to. You have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours. The other hamsters look identical to you. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, let's start over. This time try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know, I'm not a Vulcan, so I had a lot of friends of mine, tens, hundreds of them. Possible to count, okay? So, it is impossible though. I had exactly 3. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 370 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when you walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Alright. From my 317 friends, not just 70. 68 were into gambling, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 50. The 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright. Split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. Magic conundrum. Okay. That no real person exists on the web. I also understood that all my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. You know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Yeah. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? What do you call them your friends? Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, is the music getting louder? And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I know. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture, okay? And a random string of letters, words, and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Look. A firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. Reach for it. Get the top of my palm and leave it on the lap. I think they're trying to say something. You must be mad at me for interrupting you, I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Forget it. Please forget it, because I won't. Then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep checking for my fireplace. What is this? Are those just like... Oh, wait, are those bags of milk? Containers of milk? You're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, right? It wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag. Nothing special, just mostly sorts. I'm taking out all the pens and notebooks over there, and I'm not interested in anything else. We used to go to school. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. Please. Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I needed to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? I feel like we're gonna get more details the more she tells me. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, and we had dinner together. We went our separate rooms. Let's not discuss this further. Oh, but tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened? Suddenly I felt someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never be ignored, I turn around. There's nothing there. What happened? You're annoying. Try figuring this one out. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window, glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. I don't care anymore. I guess we finished. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why? If I lose something and then find it, it's just gonna be back at the starting point. No changes, a zero sum. Happiness happiness is always about being positive. Do I stay here? Does it matter? If it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna stay here because wouldn't that skip a bunch of dialogue? Get to the ending faster. You won't get it. You're not even trying. Whoa. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dim-lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. I can't fucking read. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. He takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods. That's fine. See? Much better. You have a name? My name is Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude! It's not like there's someone else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know for what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and then strikes a victory pose. No way I could do that. You don't understand that refusal is futile? You are evil person. I'm not the one who decided that. I think I'm delighted with your company. He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko. name's stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Cheska puts on a cunning smile. Bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply burst out laughing and replied, I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have the time to lead the way. I don't like this guy. He's so happy! Our trip to the star went fine. Not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. That's how it says. Oh, is it Russian? Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. That's better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Aha! And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat. But a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. Can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask someone for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up! Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. The person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking at the customer straight in the eye. Turning toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me, speaks with disgust, while wearing a scornful expression. I am. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I grabbed Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes blocked. His hands are shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared, he said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with his hand. He's having a panic attack from social anxiety. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is so wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Okay, bye. I don't know. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hanging under sign on the door. There you are. I see Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to finish the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you move. You're an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that was formed after Tresca. So we what happened? The boy didn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. The bag of milk lying between them. Is it yours? Yeah. Just leave them all next time. People in the queue nodded in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. And the waiting fee. The what? I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is... I don't like the word. But much higher value than needed, even counting in the stupid fees. Then grab the item up and turn around my heels. We're leaving Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards a gas station. Tresca finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? No. You don't like ice cream? I look at the boy's face. The light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know. He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Oh no, did he go? Back to the anime. Skip this. How do I speed it up? Can't speed it up. What did I do? Wasn't listening to me. It's full screen again. Fuck. How do I get out of full screen? Oh, F? Oh, I'm so stupid. It was a button. Okay, so now we're doing ending 2. This one? Speedrun! With a million fireflies, I'm weird cause I hate their buzz. I got misty eyes and I said farewell. Look at that little guy. There's a different background. Because, like, last time there was, like, more prominent, like, lines. So between... Where? Oh, there's another radio. There was a clock on here this whole time? I didn't think that was separate. Where's the phone? I don't know where the phone is. What's it look like? That little thing? What's this? That was it? This one you can't click on. I look at the alarm clock. Time continuously stop overflow. So late. Are you tired? You bet. I let out a theatrical yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. Then I raise them above my head. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart. Countdown for 5 minutes. You have a clapper in front of you. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like there's start moving in the wrong direction and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And you see their voices back in the day. You pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Are you counting? Oh, I was supposed to count. I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Do you see the fire? The moment those words leave my lips, the bottle overturns. Pills rain down from it and along with them. A butterfly! After circling a butterfly. I unlocked 6 out of 10 achievements. Do I finish or do I have to find them all? Are we friends? So that's what friendship is like. Oh. Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. You know, this place is so empty though. I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. A lot of thoughts in my head, they always keep me at bay. Create a whole world with them. I'm sure I'll be able to fill a void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, surroundings will change. Yes, things happen in my head, but they never left its premises. It's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out. What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head destined to go back to where it started. There should be an end somewhere. Can't wander forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Yo! Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? You want something good? You can get 3 pizzas for the price of 2. I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. It should be ashamed. Probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. Tried to find it. Turned out to be a waste of time. She's just running in the street. There's a sidewalk. No matter where I look, it's not looking good. Pun not intended. And that strips me of the last bits of hope for salvation. Hello. We also have a discount program for new customers. You can learn more about it on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? You can just keep on thinking. Even then, my thoughts are meaningless and empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but I am a part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although I'm not sure about that. This place is always either warm or cold and neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warmth. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts. I don't want to admit that. I wouldn't want to admit that if I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything had disappeared, right? Can I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me, since I can't do anything about it? Are you ready to make your order? Yes, that's right. 3 pizzas. I should have cared. What pizza? It's empty here and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. Is that in the game? Was that bird sound in the game? Is there a bird in my room? Oh no. At the same time, it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. You can create a whole world with them. This place is safe, but nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't feel the void. Part of it strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here that's the point in having one. This dialogue is extremely confusing to me. I feel like no one is helping me. I should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it. Well, I'm all alone here. Can't do anything about it. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 4 pizzas for the price of 2. What? Wait. What? Oh, wait. Take a picture of it. Take a picture of that. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I don't care that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. Hate grips the world around me. This place is pretty cramped, my opposite say. Did you see? 4 pizzas for the price of 2. No, I'll never go here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. Wait, hold on. The next one I'm gonna work on. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. Stay open. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. Kind of repeated dialogue. I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts, a whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, I'll be able to fill all the void around me. Is he talking to, like, the automated pizza place text alerts? I'm really confused. No matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside of my head, but... what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. My head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough, the world is empty. I can't see anything. Session timeout. Please reload the page. was something. So I can speed this up or something. I need to eat something. I think I'm getting lightheaded. Wait, you know what? No, I think I know what's happening. Shit. Oh, my leg. I know what's happening. Sometimes I don't realize I'm being affected by certain things, and then I just end up having a panic attack. I think I'm about to have a panic attack. I think this is actually kind of affecting me. Hold on. It's fine. It's fine. It's kind of funny. Oh. Okay, new game! Let's go again! It's fine. If the pills don't work, then I'll probably stop. They do have a warning when you open the game. It says heavy topics. Just take care. It's very nice. This is what my pills look like. They're like they're capsules with a line in the middle, and they're two different colors. Can you see that? Cool, right? That's my pills. The fucking gif of that guy sitting up in his chair. I cannot. I have no talent like that. Hey, I've made contact. That's so mean. That was a good one! What the fuck, Nightbot? Oh, are these roads? Oh, that looks so cool. That's cool, really. Like a highway type shit or something. say goodbye. I got misty eyes. These super okay, no phone. T-phone home. Not all the Do what you want. Whatever if it's Evanescence or see, this one has more prominent straight things. So the imagery is not always exactly the same, which is pretty cool. Okay, there was one here. I want to see their drawings too. I clicked on that by mistake. I can't believe this. Oh, there's one. Do I finish searching or do I click on the laptop? Where do I get the dialogue you'll end up returning to that subject? Do you remember? Because I don't. Is it in finish searching? Click the laptop now, okay. You must be mad at me for interrupting you. Click on it again. Do I finish? Finish? So I can't click on it again. I'm going to the balcony. Wait, still? I sneak short glances of the abyss from time to time, replies with an angry cold breath. That's how we interact with my friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. This sounds eyeball. Nonetheless, you made that promise. And I'll keep it, but you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling to this. I have exactly 2 minutes before I leave my head. What do you mean? Huh? What? Oh! Wait, I thought you were telling me a story. This happened so fast. I had a friend online, my best friend. Even the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Even though well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his cute poker with my short. I don't get it. I can tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere. What? Why'd you jump before explaining things to me? You can't find them anywhere. But I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Though, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes out after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up in the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut. Never get up from bed. Never hear or see anything. Just shoot on and on. Why is everything so terrible? Get distracted. Is that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail as he expected me to do the same. And I told him everything about myself without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy and slices my skin to uneven stripes. As if it's a piece of my cloth. Yes, works against him. He knew more about me than anyone else in the world. You know what he did? No. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. What's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, some bits of food that are most of the time. No wonder the algorithm assigns that kind more often than others for the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. Will it slow down, sir? It's unbearable. I'm around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall. I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. Now they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I decided a long time ago. Maybe I only decided that my body finally crashes to the ground, smashing into millions of pieces. Of course, though. What am I looking at? I'm cold. Let's go back inside. Oh, she can really chill. Was that one of those intrusive thoughts? Oh, I heard that. Yeah. Okay. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed. Went towards my laptop and yanked the power cord from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you gonna do? What's with the silly question? I'm gonna go to sleep, of course. I'll pick tomorrow one after a year or a decade. I imagine myself to be outside of my mortal shell that's safe. I just look at me ridiculous. Like milk outside of a bag of milk, and yeah. for tinny bye-bye. Is anyone there? Was anyone there? I wake up lying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. A single door. I hear muffled sounds come from the other side of it. Scary sounds. I hug my knees and wrap myself in my sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use. I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside of a suffocating casket. And the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes through the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distinct, with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible, or become smaller in some miraculous way. In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, going for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upward, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand, trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I have to do something. Hours pass. I frantically run from one wall to another. Delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I stand amidst endless darkness, and only the door is watching me inside. I kept purposely avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out toward it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hands stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch black darkness. At some point I get tired of sneaking up on the door. It's like some kind of wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment the door whizzes away, and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door, stupid nasty cursed door. I hate you. I hate you! I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all of the despair that I had bottled up. I slowly realized how horrible the situation I ended up in was. No. I don't stop screaming for a moment because I'm scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over. And the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? Always with Jessica? I rush toward the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a moment, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either. With each step, I match its speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive headfirst to the ground with a ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Ah! Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help. The other side of the door is completely silent. The silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point that silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you! I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes. I stand up from my knees, despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keep asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breaths and reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them and I don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No, go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. I'm lying face down in the grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. Grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds, and I'm pretty sure colors too. I stand up full of anticipation. I see an endless field, clear sky, not a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again. This time I'm looking up at the darkness of night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indescribable echo coming from far away. A wolf or someone else, doesn't matter. I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point I realize it's not a wolf. I jump up and start turning my head in panic. Where's the sound coming from? I haven't said that out loud, but I got an instant reply. Woo! Hey, I can hear you! The voice runs across the field, mixing in with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. Feels like it's about to get absorbed by them. Woo! Hey, where are you? I can't understand where I should run and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to help find an elephant. Is it hurt? The grass tickles my heels as I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. There's not a single tree or stone around. It's just endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. Suddenly I feel scared. The scream turns into a cry. I carefully raise my head. Still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, among the thick grass, Grow inside of me. Stone, a tree. Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sound reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Am I right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stopped. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying. At least I think so. Horrifying voice is coming from right behind me. I turned around instinctively, and for some reason, whoa! I try to shield my face, but I end up losing balance and falling to the ground. I grasp for bars with a nasty cat voice. I've had enough. I spring up. The silhouette is still there, the same distance before. It's just standing there, menacingly. I'm scared here, you know. Why won't you do anything? The silhouette trembles and starts to slowly glide toward me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Your shackles, Vane. You can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched, speaking a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blinking of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by this sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. I run so fast that the grass turns into dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, and again. No, go away. An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound, and the darkness consumes everything. And then I wake up. I wake up in the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Oh! It was a fake out. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the next one next time.